years ago.
Me, everything. I'm
Mama,
so sick of him.
He's still my father.
You don't need no relationship with him.
Why I can't have a relationship with my father? Every
Because
child needs a father.
Do you love me?
Of course I love. Why I'm still here, right?
So then, if I don't like him, you don't like him.
That's not the way it works, Mom.
That's our bond.
That's not the world. That's not how it goes. That's still my father.
Salute squad and welcome to class. So guys, today we finna talk about the devil's plan, all right? We finna talk about the devil's plan, guys. Satan himself and his big plan. This is the plan, guys, to divide and conquer, separate the men from the children. You know what I mean? Women give birth to these kids, and fathers are supposed to raise these kids. And I tell you time after time, the way society is set up, the way our laws and the way the court system is set up, if a mother do not want a father for their child, for whatever reasons that may be, that's personal, then that's what they gonna do. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So we can stop all of this. Fathers gotta step up. Fathers is not in these children's lives. Fathers are walking away from their families. Yes, there are a small portion of guys that walk away from a situation. And then there's an even smaller portion of guys that are forced to walk away because their peace is priceless. And if it costs them their peace, it's too expensive. All right, so we can play dumb and we can try to sit here and manipulate the minds of the men that you deal with, but that's not gonna work with an alpha or sigma male. Remember, guys, that's how a little old, woe is me, victim-looking ass woman can bring down a giant because they have manipulation. And if you don't use your God-given strength, which is strength, and in strength is the ability to resist the manipulation. But if you fall to the manipulation, you'll be weak. All right, guys, now let's get on into today's show.
My mama want to disown me because I want a relationship with my father.
Here you go. Not today.
That's my father. Mama, you tripping.
I don't care. You don't know what that man did to me.
Mama, what he did to you, that was 12 years ago.
Me, everything. I'm
Mama,
so sick of him.
He's still my father.
You don't need no relationship with him.
Why I can't have a relationship with my father? Every child needs a father.
Do you love me?
Of course I love. Why I'm still here, right?
So then, if I don't like him, you don't like him.
That's not the way it works, Mom.
That's our bond.
That's not the world. That's not how it goes. That's still my father. And I want to have my father in my life.
No, he don't need to be in your life.
And that's called parenting in your feelings. See how your feelings have you making crazy moves? It's sad, yo. And let's not play like this is the minority. This is the majority. The majority. And see, what's sad is these kids get older, about his age, and they realize all that stuff that the mother been talking about, been pumping, it don't match the reality. So they want to go get that other half of the story. Go get that other half of the story, yo.
I'll help you. I'm in your life.
And thank you so much. But at the same time, I want a relationship with my father.
I'm here. I'm the mother and the father. I do everything.
That's not the way it works.
Yeah,
you're a woman. I need my father. He's a male. He's a man. Teach me things you can't teach me. No, he's still my daddy. You tripping. You tripping.
You know, at this point,
Come on. Come on. He's my daddy.
Really?
Mama, you tripping.
Well, if you want a relationship with your daddy, I don't want nothing to do with you.
You don't want nothing to do with
Now, young brother, you gotta know it's a reason behind why she don't want you to go get that other half of the story, right? You know it's a reason, right? That's suspicious. You know what I mean? So you go get that other half of the story. You go get it. And fathers that's on the other end of this, that's being alienated. There's a story in the Bible, you know what I mean, where God tests one of his favorite people. He tests Abraham. In fact, they call me the YouTube's Abraham, you know what I mean? But that's never here, never there. back to the story. You know what I mean? There's a story in the Bible where God tests Abraham, and he had Abraham walk his son up the hill, and he was going to have him kill him. He was going to test him to see if he will sacrifice for God. You know what I mean? And Abraham made the sacrifice. And right when he was about to sacrifice his child, God said, all right, he just wanted to see if he will sacrifice anything for him. And that was important, guys, because that lets you know that's significant to your peace and your purpose. God come first, not your children, not your mother, not your father, not your girlfriend. God come first, all right? Fear no man but God. So you don't worry about it, bro. You try, I know guys right now that got visitation rights, and they still getting alienated. That's how fucked up the courts is. They pay child support. They got their visitation rights, and they still got their kid manipulated on them to where now the kid don't want to go there, but the courts ain't giving back the child support though. This is why it's forever F child support, because we know that if this right here is what grew a great adult, then all the rich people in Hollywood, all their children will be dope, right? And they not. So that's why I have this hat. And that's what this hat represents. Because this here is a scam.
If it's some mothers in here, bro, please stop. Please let your child see their father, especially if they a good father. Let your child see their father. If y'all just don't know, that ruins us inside. Like, it ruins us bad. Like, our relationship, like, we have to grow up with this. And this gonna forever be a story of our lives growing up without our father. Like, if you got a child right now and you're literally keeping them away from their father, you ruin the kid's life. It's not gonna come back good on you. They gonna always have this hatred towards you. You feel me? For you keeping them. But if you like keeping them away from a father for a good reason, like he a drug addict or something like that, or he just can't get right, then yeah, I understand. But if he's a good father, let the man see his child for sure. Like, for real, like, let him see his child, because I'm telling you, we need our father figures. You feel me? We need our father figures. We love our mom. We love y'all to death. We love our mom so much, but we need our father figures. We need that, that manly in our life. You feel what I'm saying? So please let your child see their father, especially if they're a great father. And if you are anything like me, and you're grown now and you have the chance to go find your father, and he actually like a good person, I advise y'all to go find your father and go talk to your father and catch up.
And look, youngins, it ain't even about your father being right or your mother being wrong or vice versa. It ain't about who right or wrong. Remember, you need to know the other half of the story, so you know you. So you know where you get your emotions, where you get them traits that's in you, so you know where to start to fix you. That's why you need both sides of the story. The longer you go with just one side of the story, which is your mama's side, that's all you're going to have to go off of. So you're going to be continuing to make the same mistakes she made. You know what I mean? Without understanding your other half. It's important to go get your other half. But he's spot on.
Because look, this life is short, bro. I understand that. This life is short, and you only get one father, you feel me? So I feel like I gained enough confidence to go actually speak to my dad and have a conversation with him and see like what he's been going through all these years without seeing me.
These young adults get to an age where they realize y'all lying. This is why a lot of y'all that are single mothers, when the kids become teenagers, you don't have a grip over them anymore. All that control and doing stuff your way, it go out the window. And now you upset because you clothed and fed little John when his daddy wasn't around. But now he's 16, 17 and won't listen to you. You know why little John won't listen to you? Because he found out you're a liar. That you made it seem like you just this perfect parent, when in all reality, we getting stamps and government assistance and grandma having to help with all kind of stuff that you never had a grip on. You don't got no real wealth, ain't no real money to help me get a car, pass the clothes and shit you dressed me in that was more for making yourself look like a good parent. You don't got no real resources for me. You don't have a business I can come work for. I gotta go work for these crackers at this job, or this don't look cool for me to do this, but my mama can't help. Like, the lies come out. And then y'all be so angry at everybody else, but it was your own fault. You should have been telling Lil John about credit and what you don't got and how y'all really get his food on the table, who really paying the rent here. You should have prepped Lil John for the real, and y'all might have would have been a little bit closer. Don't be trying to flip around what I said, neither about the government assistance, because y'all hoes, y'all will try to be a victim to fucking doomsday. This is why a lot of teenagers rebel. It ain't because they teens and it's just their hormones. It's because they becoming young adults and they brain processing like, this hoe don't know everything she's saying she know.
Y'all ladies think I be bashing y'all, but I don't be bashing y'all. I be challenging y'all to worry about yourself and pour into yourself for situations like this. So y'all can stop focusing on what your baby daddy is doing and start to focusing on you. Start to get the information so that when your child do get to a certain age and he do come to you for answers, you have something more than just, oh, it's what I tell you. Oh, don't worry about that. Everything gonna be all right. When that's not an answer, because everything not gonna be all right. Because how Love said, if little John or little Kiki don't get up and apply themselves, shit is not gonna be all right. All right? This is why it's important for you to pour into you. This is why it's important for you to have the information. Fathers, this is why it's also important for you to make sure you're always educating yourself and you're always growing. You know what I mean? You want to always be growing, because these kids, they get big quick. All right, y'all? I ain't going to hold y'all much longer. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, bro, because they will play with your life for you. All right, fellas? Wrap up.